All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here with Sergio Jimenez. He's an attorney. He has a master's in taxation and he's a certified financial planner. He's also the proprietor of Jimenez Wealth Legal Advisors. He's a global legal expert on estate, taxes, and business counsel. He has offices in San Diego, San Antonio, Texas, Guadalajara, Jalisco, and Mexico City, Mexico. So, hi, Sergio, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you for this
Good.
invitation.
Good to have you here. Thank you. So, Sergio, can you tell us something about yourself that people don't know, but you want them to know?
Whoa, boy, something that people don't know about me. Well, uh,
And
I
remember, this is public.
this is public information, right? So I have to be careful here. Yeah, so personally, right, I'm actually a very private person, so people don't see me posting a lot of things about me privately. But since I'm really more in the books, I'm a nerd. I love to read, but in my off time, if you will, I completely go off grid. I go to the mountains, I go to the river, I take my dog. People like to have extravagant vacations. I like to be in nature. I love nature, so that's one thing that people don't see about me because I'm always usually in a suit or something like that. I love being in the water. I love being outdoors. Just me and my dog.
All right. That's great. So
Yeah.
now, Sergio, why do attendees need to see your presentation?
Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting on the tax consequences of transferring businesses. Now, most tax preparers, CPAs, EAs, tax professionals that are now or have been working with business owners doing the corporate tax returns, the partnership returns, and the like, are going to be asked questions about their clients. Are going to ask questions, and they're going to have transactions. For instance, what happens when someone wants to sell their business, right? And then many people think it's just capital gains, but sometimes there isn't because we sell assets, and we're going to go through the differences between asset sales and stock sales, and what impacts the tax consequences of such whenever we have potential depreciation, for example. What happens, how we attribute goodwill, and how's that taxed versus certain assets, or what happens where we have situations, and I've seen it throughout my trajectory as a tax lawyer, is we have someone that wants to come into the business and we just give them shares and they provide services. We have an employee. How do we properly have those transactions so they don't cause a tax headache, right? Or how do we gift shares and what are the tax consequences of that? So we're going to go through different scenarios, how we transfer shares, what are the tax consequences, and hopefully we can have a better understanding of that so we can properly advise our clients on, at the very least, spot issues that potentially be traps for the clients, and perhaps even save us from a potential lawsuit because maybe we gave the wrong advice to the client.
And, Sergio, do you have a lot of clients from Mexico that you work with?
I do now. Most of my clients, I would say 70% of my clients where I would do international work is the opposite. The US persons, US people, corporations doing business over there, right? But then we also have clients in Mexico investing in the United States, right? And those are very different types of cases. Usually in the US is we'll refer them to a tax professional to do their tax accounting, but we structure mostly that they're going to invest in the United States, structure their companies, make sure that we don't have an estate tax exposure with foreign nationals with estate tax exposure. So yes, I do have clients in Mexico, but also Latin America. I have a lot of clients from Brazil, actually.
Wow.
In Brazil and Colombia. So Mexico would be number one. Brazil and Colombia would be the next ones investing into the United States. Yes.
Wow. Man, that sounds exciting. Nice stuff.
Trying to learn Portuguese. I'm getting there. I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, we had a tax preparer that worked here for years, and he was the son of some missionaries, and he spoke Spanish, Portuguese, and English.
There you go. Trying to get there. Not quite. Not
He
quite
told
there.
us he spoke Portuguese with a Mexican accent.
That's me
Imagine
right
that.
there. That's me. That's me right now.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, Sergio. Is there anything else that you would like to share with the audience?
Yeah, so my presentation will be on that, right? And how to properly advise clients on that. We are going to have some additional panels as well. For instance, one area that a lot of tax preparers are really afraid of, maybe because there's not a whole lot of education out there, is what happens when your client passes away. We're going to have a whole panel on that, and then another day where we're going to have that discussion on the 1041. When does it make sense to have a 706? What happens when your client dies? So I'm looking forward to that discussion. I think a lot of professionals will get a lot out of that conversation.
Yes, thank you, Sergio. And also, you'll be participating in our network to net worth.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Sergio Jimenez. We'll see all of you at the fest. Call us at our toll-free number or visit us at Latino Tax Fest page to see the agenda. And if you haven't bought a ticket, buy it. It's almost here. Thank you, Sergio. See you
Thank
soon.
you.